Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to the video. Now, in this video, I accidentally unpaused recording on me, but in this video, as you can see, we're going to be showcasing Theo. Now, most because I really don't know what to showcase right now, I'm going to bring back an old set I used to use on Theo. Ancient Instinct, Mega Punch, Primal Slash, and Slapdown. With Ancient Instinct, if we can boost, we can outspeed Hunter, Zulong, and Protagon, and get a Primal Slash. Mega Punch for some damage, or if you get melee attack, which can deal a lot of damage. And here are the TPs. I'm just gonna pick my team, get into all the TPs. And Metro's decent. I mean, we're gonna struggle versus the Terra Claw, but we do have Nightmare. So we'll just catch it in a Deja Vu. Terra Claw is the lead, so we can definitely expect Mega Chomp. So we're not gonna stay in. We could actually go to Theo if we wanted to, but we're gonna go into Ventation. But basically, with Theo, we have 68 health, 68 energy, 200 melee attack, 32 range defense, and 200 speed. The 200 speed is so we can if he speed tie with Hunters, we can hit it with Mega Punch. And 32 range defense is when we're one above melee defense, so Protagon gets melee attack. And I love the Ancient Instinct and the RNG around it. It's really funny because I'm showcasing Theo. Kind of hilarious. Okay. I'm gonna batter ram just in case he swaps here. He's not gonna swap. That's still a decent damage. Probably either gonna go for Pest. Yeah, I used to use this Theo a while back, and then I started some barbs, and I don't really know. Just kidding. Am I doing a pickle really old? I don't have a pickle. That's why I turn off chat whenever I play. Aha! A lot of damage. Okay, we can KO it now, but we actually realistically only wanted the Ventation for the Terra Claw, and now that Terra Claw is down, Nightmare can do really good here. The Hunter and swap in, or if we swap Theo, we could go for Ancient Instinct, get speed or melee attack, and then we would have to win the speed tie basically twice. So realistically, his option is Hunter here. Yeah, that would be the option. I can keep Ventation alive just for later, or I can sack it right now. But I think I'm just gonna go to Theo. And then I'm gonna go. I could risk the Ancient. Well, this entire video is to play with luck. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's play with our RNG. Get melee attack. We might be able to KO it. Will that KO us? That will not KO us. Meaning we can try to get another one of these. If this does not KO us... If we KO the Hunter, which I'm not entirely sure we're going to... Flinch it, flinch it, flinch it! Well, we just need a little bit of Ventation and we actually would have been good. But we didn't. Now we're gonna have to sacrifice the Ventation just to put Hunter. Unfortunate, we got the two things that we wanted, but as you can see, that damage was really good. If we had Cuffs, we could have done a lot more work. I might actually live the Thunder Chomp. I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna live with Chomp. Perfect. So now I got myself water up, meaning I'm gonna get my health back. Dude, always loved using Drogo. It's always really fun because you can use so many different sets for Drogo. So many. You can use Barter, Volcanic Ash. You could use something like Scavenge with Slapdown. So you slap down, scavenge later if you lose your item. Here comes Moonagons. That's a little scary. Yeah, I can talk a lot about Dorogos. I've been playing Dorogos since February, either 15th or February 2nd. I always forget. And your hunter's dead. Now, I've always loved Orogo. Not sure what Volcron is. Now, yeah, I was afraid we were gonna get frozen, but we. Yeah, I found it last week. I love talking to people when I'm doing these battles, but I just don't want to lose focus. That's my one issue. Doesn't make any sense. So in comes Valkyrie. That's gonna be a free Dark Surge. I cannot wait for Valkyrie people to be so mad. Metro is powerful, man. I loved using Metro. Day 1. Or actually, it was more like day 4. Because then I got the SA one. That was already. I've done a lot of it's before I actually found an SA one. Well, there's no. You have good swaps. It's just that I killed Terraclaw and then you didn't have anything for Metro. Protagon outspeed Duskit. Yes, Protagon outspeeds everything except a very nimble Hunter, a nimble Godemic, or a very nimble Zulon. You good? You good? You good? Drain. I expected that to come out sooner or later. I've been wanting to go into Nightmare for quite a while. That was Ghost. Dark. No, it's fine. Dang it. Yeah, rip. And if you're wondering why I'm using Flabbergast, it's so then I can Oko Swolder on the swap. Because since Hypnotize is getting nerfed, I think this is going to be what everyone could run. Maybe should. I'm not entirely sure. You can do much better if you want to. GG. Should I fight B? Why not? Why not? Should have been sweaty like the old days. Yes. Like. So my Metronet wins. Kill that, we win, and your Sugar Rush. We kill this Spreezy, we win. Yeah, we kill Spreezy, we basically just win. And you are also really good here because you can hit. You can hit everything basically, except for the Eclipse, which we do need to be worried about. Actually, our own Nightmare is really good here because of the nuclear gamma pulse, so we have to be careful with the Eclipse. I'm gonna lead off the Festival, try to get my traps up. We'll also bring Proton, and we're a little worried about their Metronet, but other than that, we should be fine. Proton versus Festival. I will Earthquake here. Ha. Okay, I'll get my traps up later. Now, what would you go into here expecting the vanillan? Realistically, their swap's going to be Earth Snack, so I'm just going to go for my adaptive. That's my best bet. Once you're done, I'm going to show you some of my new stuff. Maybe we can work on some sets, or I might just send them your way. Surely do that. Well, that was the worst swap I have ever seen. Telekinetic Sweep is most definitely going to come out here, so I'm going to go into Metro. I've been using Metronet as my Moodagon counter because it can also counter Metatoad. Because I used Vesperatu just to counter Metatoad, and Metronet does that, and it's faster and can hit other Vesperatus, which I did want it to hit Vesperatu. Show me my PvP. Do you have it? Play to its strengths. Play to its decent defensive typing. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best defensive typing. Wait, why this? Now, if they go into Spreezy here, they're not gonna go into Spreezy. Okay. Well, I'm trying to showcase Theo, but I'm struggling. Okay. Well, if they go for Scapegoat, that's completely fine for me. It does learn Peace of Mind while leveling up. Well, the reason I'm using Peace of Mind 3 attacks is, as I explained, so that I can hit Swolder on the swap. And I would not say Eclipse is very good. It's a random Eclipse I found on my PC. Oh. Honestly, I think Circadian Eclipse is definitely good if you pair it with a Bequeath. Like I did. I did Magnify, Airblade, and it was really, really fun. If you want to try it, you can, but I don't know. Ever since Bequeath got nerfed, I feel like it should go back to priority. Right? But here's what it does. Here's what it should do. I'm gonna try to explain this best I can. So you see how I have 263 energy, right? Bequeath would cost 132 or 131 energy, depending on how they want to do that. And from there, that's how much it would cost basically. And it could still have negative priority if you wanted to, but if you make it so it calculates half of your energy, lower Whippledrift's energy stat and buff its range defense a little bit, and make it so like, okay, I can live this Pester here, so I'm just gonna go for Flopgrass. Wallbreaker Earth Signs Fist. Although we are quad weak to it, we take the 1. Now, we can swap this in against the Moodagon later, but now, realistically, we could go into Theo. But it is Sugar Rush, which we are afraid of. Ah, perfect. Now I can get my traps up so I can KO that Protagon on the swap. Or the Earth Snack. It really depends. No, Ico Traps won't KO that Protagon. Definitely not. Alright, this means I just go straight back into vanilla. I'm waiting to play Theo, because if I can play Theo right, maybe, probably not versus the Moodagon. I already hit the Moodagon, and from here, if we get our +1 speed, Theo pretty much cleans the game. That's the only thing we gotta be worried about, or worried for. I feel like I should get Spreezy instead of Ventation. Because Spreezy pretty much has the same stuff I want Ventation to do. Better Pestilence with Sap Plant. Then it can't because we won by turn. Healthy. I might do that. I might get a Spreezy. Gone. Now, either they're gonna telekinetic, predict the Metro or something. This is a good opportunity. If Vanilla dies, honestly, we're fine with it. Because we can take down the Protagon fairly easily. So here is, we're just going to adapt it. This is a whole team. I might get a Spreezy instead of Ventation. Who is this guy? I really do not know who this person is. I'm just reading the chat. Yeah. I'm not showing Spreezy. Well, we didn't even use Theo. Well, we can here. Let's go. Oh. Let's go. Theo did something. GG. Speak out. Alright. Well, that was fun. Alright, let's get to the next battle. Alright, here we go into most likely the final battle. And, okay, this is a good team to use Theo against, because if we can get our +1, which really should not be that difficult, depending if we can get on versus the Vesp, we can get our Ancient Instinct up, and then we can try to get, if we get 2 melee attacks, we're gonna be really good to go, because from there we should OHKO pretty much everything. So basically we're going to play Theo later, when Zulong is lowered. I just realized also, Metro just 6-0s your entire team. Bring you. If that is going to be for you, and you. We can bring the Festifer. Wait, Festifer's insane here as well. We just Earthquake on the Zeppelin every time. We hit everything way too hard. Even though the Deladrix comes in to resist, we can hit it really, really hard too. And we can bring the Nymaria if we want to. Probably gonna bring Vent. Yeah, it takes me a little bit to decide teams. Yeah, okay, good that I led Venom. I always click Charade, and if they barter, that's unfortunate, because then we're going to play more defensively with Venno. But we should be fine. Depending if they decide to barter. If they outspeed us, then they are not bartered. They're going to swap into Himber. Now, they have no range defense at all. So they don't want to stay in versus base practically anything. So we're going to go into Vent. Also, I swapped my Essence on Theo. Not sure if you noticed. But I wanted Slapdown to be equally powerful with Primal. Earthquake comes out. So yeah, might replace Vent. Okay, so I'm gonna Battering Ram, because that's a good option, and he's gonna expect Geyser. What would he go into versus this? He'd probably go into Venolan, that, or Deladrix, and Battering Ram's gonna hit Deladrix a lot harder than Geyser ever would. And if it's Venno, then we're gonna hit Venolan extremely hard. And depending if it is Shackles, we can KO it with Battering Ram. That's why I don't think Shackles is very good. You should always, if you have a Shackles, you should always swap it in. You should always swap your Shackle user in first and then barter immediately. Like, no matter what you do, always do it. Even if they swap to something that's slow, at least you're gonna know that you cannot speed them every time. What just happened? I wasn't looking. They clay slap. I was not looking. I heard something get lowered. Was it Clay Slab? Did they Clay Slab? No, I don't know why I clicked Rejuvenate. I mean, he just goes into Himber again. And we could go to Zeph, or Venom. I don't actually think he knows if I'm Amulet or not. Now, realistically, if I had an Earth type, this would be a good swap. So I might just, Alright, I want to know if it's Barter or such, so I'm just going to Mud Spatter on the Himber swap. It might be Shackles. Yeah, it is Shackles. Okay. I will still win the 1v1 versus this Venolin. Now I'm going to swap into Vent, predicting their Himber. Oh, they predicted. Yeah, that was good on their part. But that gives me a really golden opportunity to steal this game. Depending if that Deladrix is very nimble, which it probably is, I should be... If I can Flabbergast on this thing and threaten it, then it's not going to want to stand. So I'm going to Flabbergast. If it goes into Deladrix, we just set a Peace of Mind and we win. We just need to click Dark Surge on that Seer Knight quite a few times. Probably about 2 times after we get to +1 or something. No range attack, and they're gonna go for the poison, but I'm Mysterious Cloak, so that's gonna do nothing. And now I can probably Dark Surge, so they're gonna not gonna go for Flabbergast again, and they're probably not gonna want to risk the damage. So I'm just gonna click Dark Surge. I probably could have used Peace, but I didn't. I'm gonna go for the flinch here. That's definitely what I was planning on doing. Alright, so that's Reju. Okay, that's completely fine. Now, wait, did I unplug my laptop? I just realized that. I kicked it and it's unplugged. That's why I've been lagging. Alright, problem solved. Okay. He might go into the Deladrix here. Should be a good play on his part. Yeah, this guy's doing a good place. Definitely playing really well. I'm not sure if I can live the Fairy Last after +1, but I don't really want to risk it. I probably just should have clicked Flabbergast again, because that was a pretty obvious swap. But now since we lost the invitation, Himber is really scary. Yes, he's just gonna... I probably could have stayed in and predicted that. So it is Clay Slap. That's just what I was freaking out over. Now, I can make a double into Festifer. So I'm going to do on the Himber, so I can just get some damage on it. Ha! Perfect. That means I can Ice Hammer. Or, I could probably click Earthquake, but Ice Hammer is a good option because of the Seer Knight. He might think I might over-predict, but honestly, any more hits on that Deladrix and it's pretty much dead. So, I'm just going to click Ice Hammer. And he's going to kill... We just won. For takes that every day. Bye, Deladrix. Now, that pretty much means Metro sets up on that Vanilla, and we get to +2. We live the Flaming Kick from the Seer Knight. We should, in theory. Slapdown comes out. Now this is a little closer than I wanted it to be. Okay, its Flaming Kick should not knock out Vanilla, not in that range, unless it's a very brawny one. If he stays in here, he just lost the game, and he probably knows that. If it's just not KO, we should be good to go. It's probably very brawny then. Okay. I did not think that was going to KO. Aha, Mega Punch. I'm going to flinch and watch. I needed that to flinch. I really did. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. In theory, I should live this. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go for the flinch. He's slapping. Then he goes into Himber. If I would have peace of mind there, we actually might have been good to go. But in theory, if we crit the I don't think a crit would knock the Himber out. He just goes in Himber, yeah. Or no, Zulong. I didn't think he had Zulong. Hello? What is... Okay. Pretty unfortunate. Like, I made good plays this game. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that was just unfortunate. That guy made good plays. That guy made really good plays. Alright. Well, that's gonna be the end of this this video. Yeah, that guy made good plays. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. See ya! Hopefully next time we can actually show